Hello guys, how are you doing? Hope I'm clearly visible and audible. Please write here, audio, video, clear or not. Let me know whenever it's going a little either other. Let me know. Okay. Apart from that, how was your day today? Good evening. Uh, Today was a great day at market. The rally is continuing. Sixth day of the rally today. uh, and we have outperformed the global markets. Congratulations. And now Nifty is finally in the positive zone for 2025. Utna bhi time lagega. We are far away from where we were in September, but 2025 May Nifty is in the positive zone. This is a very good thing. And also, you know, uh, 20 of the Nifty 50 stocks, actually 25, are also in positive zone. Okay, so like थोड़ा अच्छा सा लग रहा है अभी. Okay, whatever the preparation was done, whatever the RBI had done, whatever the government had done, that is now kind of showing some effects. Of course, there are other global reasons also. The dollar has become a little weak. Also, the investors are now coming back to India. FIIs have stopped, reduced sellings. They are buying somewhat. So that is also one of the factors. Of course, macros का भी असर होता है, global effect भी होते हैं. But yes, we are doing well. Yes, the biggest thing, have we bottomed out? I've also written this in my caption. That is, tricky till April 2nd, till that tariff announcement वाला होता है finally. तब तक it is like that. But yes, we are kind of building the momentum. The buying is happening, dips are being bought. Okay, that is good thing. And now volumes are back. Earlier volumes were not that much. Buying हो रहा था जब शुरू हुआ. But yes, volumes भी अब धीरे धीरे आ रहे हैं. If I'll go into the stocks which have kind of bounced back the most, and also yes, today's tariff unaffected stocks. And yes, I'll present a small presentation on this market trends and overall market में क्या चल रहा है. Okay. Yes, Ramesh Damani has said, given an interview, and he said that yeah, we are back in a bull market and bad things are over, and this was just a correction which happened in the market. So he has said this, and he was saying that there was a lot of valuation built up, that has been kind of cleared. So this is what he's saying. There's one person at least, the money ने तो बोल दिया है कि अभी we are in a bull market. Okay, others are little skeptical and they are waiting for this tariff thing to clear out. We'll become more clear on the tariff things and all that. Okay, so apart from that, yes, in the morning we abhi pre-open में US markets are showing good open day today, good opening today. I think Dow is showing 1,000 points up today. Let's see what happens in the US markets today. But otherwise, this 10-year yield is at around 4.2 पे है अभी भी. Like as of today, 24th of March, and dollar is around 104 पे है आज. But yes, rupee का बहुत अच्छा दिन था आज, 85 पे, 85.6, something around that. And people are now selling dollar. Okay, I'll bring up my the presentation which I've prepared. Okay, so that you can kind of see where we are, because I was trying to put it in perspective that where we are. Okay, so Indian market has outperformed the global markets. So we were saying that we have good GDP numbers which are better than which are expected to be better. And this is not like Indians are saying and all that. Even foreign experts are also believing. Okay, so Indian market has outperformed, and today was the sixth consecutive day of gains today. Okay, so that rally is continuing, and this has continued through the weekend. Okay, factors which are in favor are that a dollar is at, I think I've already said this slide कहने से पहले, that dollar has is at around 104, and the rupee is around this 85.69 uh, levels. So people are now selling dollar because the 31st March के पहले they are trying to sell the dollar, because who were harping a lot on dollar. So they are trying to sell it before the financial year ends, so that some you know uh, because it is becoming expensive, and because the rupee is becoming little less expensive, like 85 पे आ गया है. So because of that, dollar is now becoming, उसका उतना वैल्यू नहीं रहा है. I'm just breaking it down in a very simple language. So if they sell it after 31st of March, they'll have losses. Because of that, now they are selling dollar, and they are trying to buy. This is actually for the people who trade only in dollars. So they are now selling dollars. They are now trying to sell dollar, and because of that, also I think dollar is becoming a little, uh, you know, is losing its sheen. Okay. The other factor is factors which are in favor for us is that, okay, crude has become a little tough because of this again some escalation in Gaza. So $72 per barrel पे है अभी अपना crude, but it is likely to be वैसा उतना high जाने वाला नहीं है. These are the factors which are in favor. This is just so to side. Next time when I come up with the slide, that would be more this is the first attempt at my slide thing. US 10-year yield, I've already said it is at 4.2. That is, I've already said. And US markets are, this also I've already said. They are also up in pre-open, and generally when the US markets do well, our markets also do. Not only our, even Asian and other markets do well. So maybe like for tomorrow, we can say the market can further do well. 78,000 तो हो गया था आज. बंद नहीं हुआ उस पर, थोड़ा सा नीचे बंद हुआ, but that's fine. We are there. We know that. Other factors which are in favor are uh, tariffs. I can't see my own slide. Yeah, so tariffs will slow down. Now, this I've been speaking throughout my lives, that I don't know who are Trump's advisors, but these tariffs are bad for US economy as much as they are bad for others. They are likely to slow down. Actually, they are slowing down the US economy and also the world markets. That's why people believe that because India is not likely to be as affected by tariff, because many of our many of the companies are domestic facing. So because of these, which are heavyweights on the Nifty and all. So because of that, the markets won't be affected, and otherwise, and also because the economy would not be that affected. Okay, so they are affecting the world market. Of course, they will affect our market also, but not that much. And because India is also seen as a long-term story, everyone from Jim Rogers to Chris Wood to सिटी में जो लोग, आई एम नॉट रिमेम्बरिंग द नेम ऑफ द एक्सपर्ट, बीएनपी पारेबा बीएनपी पारेबा and who else? Jeffries, Chris Wood is from Jeffries, Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs, all of them are looking at CLSA. They're looking at India as a long-term story. So that's why the money is now coming in India, and it's coming into this large caps majorly. I'll talk about it later. Okay. ये क्या हो गया? Okay. Now, okay, what are the other factors which are in favor? This I've been saying since a long time, which has been true. Inflation is down. आपको भी अभी दिख रहा होगा, सब्जी तरकारी खरीद रहे हैं. You are knowing FIIs are, they turned buyers last week. Today's provisional data has to come out. Buying selling wala. Last week they were they turned buyers. They sold also, but they are selling less. Nifty is up more than 5%. It was up 5% by the end of last week. Today, I'm sure this would be more up because आज भी 1,000 points कूदा है अपना Sensex, and Nifty was also up 300 to 500 points. So this is further up. This 5% uh, thing is, I think, more. Is 5.5 हो गया, 6 हो गया. Broader markets are up 8%. Actually, I think आज ये भी figure change होगा. This was till the time the markets closed today. I was making this slide. So broader markets are up 8%, and these are the factors which are in favor. How is the market behavior? There's a sector rotation which is happening in the markets, which is like we have already spoken about this earlier in my earlier lives. Someday autos do well, someday metals do well, someday FMCG does well. अभी FMCG उतना अच्छा नहीं कर रहा है, but consumer discretionary stocks do well. And someday we have IT did well a couple of days. Abhi IT is completely out of favor. So this sector, what is keeping the market up? These are the reasons. Okay? Sector rotation is happening, but yes, good financials are a definite. They're holding the market up today. Actually, HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, Axis Bank, they were just rallying today, which kept the market up. Cyclical. This whole churn which happened in the market, everyone has been saying since the beginning that this is cyclical in nature. This is not a structural fall in the market, Indian market. This is a cyclical thing, and this will pass. That is happening now. Though we entered a bear market, it is not that we did not enter the bear market. Initially, it was like that. We were not entering the bear market and all, but slowly we did enter. 20% गिरा था. सबसे पहले mid caps गए थे. Entered the bear market again slowly. Nifty just saved itself. Nifty and Sensex just saved itself from entering the. No, I think Nifty entered the bear market. 20% gira. So we entered the bear market, but now it is kind of this wheel is churning. Okay, broader markets have been performing. Now I always believe that when the broader market performs, then you can say yes, there is some momentum in the market. This is why I feel. I don't believe in Nifty and Sensex are only doing well, and the mid caps and small caps are behind and lagging or whatever. No, I believe that because abhi after COVID things have changed. It is not one or two big stocks will carry the market through. You have to have other stocks also. You have to have uh, you know other sectors, and now these small cap companies are not that small also. Persistent system ho gaya, yes, a torrent farm. These are all stocks which help. I mean, because torrent pharma represents power, persistent system represents IT. इसी तरह से Asian Paints and what else? Titan in jewelry, Kalyan Jewelers भी आ गया अभी. Then what? Polycabs. And when I see this, all these staggered stocks doing well, I feel that the market is doing well. There are many more. But this is just an example. Okay, so and बीच में एक slide खाली है. Valuations have corrected. So that's why the FIIs are also coming back. People are getting that FOMO, feeling of missing out वाला moment. ऐसा तो नहीं कि निकल गया हाथ से. So now they are buying. That feeling that oh no, we did not buy when the correction happened. So that may be one of the reasons, because valuations have corrected. Yes, the valuations are still high. India is an expensive market, so you have to accept that. Uh, that you have to buy stocks at certain valuations. China plus one factor is definitely playing out. Again, it will be there. It will always be there. Some people say India or China, but I've been listening to a lot of the investors, foreign investors. They're saying no, it is India and China, because certain things which China does, India doesn't do. So they will not move out of China. And also China has been taking steps. Even the Chinese government has become a little proactive in terms of helping the corporate sector in performing better. रेगुलेटरी चेंजेस हुए, बहुत सब हुआ है पिछले लाइव्स में, मैंने उनके बारे में बात किया, सो आई विल नॉट गो इन डिटेल. शी जिनपिंग हेल्ड he had this conference with the Chinese corporate sector and all that. उसमें जैक मा दोबारा दिखे थे, वो बीच में गायब हो गया था. दैट इज ऑल्सो another story. It was said that he was being harassed by the Chinese government and all that. So all those things have kind of happened. So the Chinese government is showing conciliatory and more accommodative stance towards the Chinese. Apart from that, yes, DeepSeek wala was a major disruptor in the AI thing. Okay, so this is the conclusion of this particular uh, slideshow, not the conclusion of the video. We have heavy bottom. No, we crossed the 78,000 mark today. Broader markets have performed. Next test is 23,800 for the Nifty. After, like I was saying, 23,300, 2-3 videos back only. 20 ऐसे झट से स्मार्ट रिकवरी हुआ ये. बिफोर लाइक यू टेक अ पॉज एंड यू गो समवेयर 23,400 होगा तब देखेंगे. You come back, it's 23,600. So now this happened with me. So now this is happening very quickly. Sometimes it's scary also. But now 23,800 are the levels that I am watching personally. And April 2 holds the key, even though tariffs are not, I've already said this, that even though tariffs are not a threat to the Indian economy, Indian trade economy, to chodo. Okay, so now this was a little small presentation which I thought these are the things which, if you want to understand where is the market going, what are the trends, kya ho raha hai market mein, if you know this much, I think it is good enough. Also, I'll talk about the stocks, as I said, which are the biggest gainers. Now, this is since March 4th. GRSE, Garden Reach, 41% up. VDL, 30% up. HAL, 22% up. Achha, there were many people who were saying, sell off your defense stocks. Defense story is over. They were writing mortuaries and all that, obituaries and all that. I never sold my defense stocks. This order came, this decision came, DAC ka. Again, there's this rally. Okay, because we have so many, I think this this company, HAL kya hai wo, that only alone has 79,000 crore order है, worth के order है उनके पास. कहाँ गया वो notes? I lost it यार. Okay, I lost it. यहाँ नहीं लिखा है मैंने. So now that is already there. So these orders are coming in. Of course, वो जो मीडिया में आया था, Air Force Chief ने डांटा था HAL को and all that. Where are the planes and all that, fighter jets and all that, Tejas. So वो सब है, but when these orders are coming, and they are also now for export also. So that's why these stocks, HAL 22% up. Jyoti CNC, so this is not related to defense, 43% up. Chennai Petro 30% up. Adani Energy 28% up. Kirloskar Engineering. Now these are engineering, manufacturing stocks which are up, which shows people's faith in the engineering industrials, which is a very good thing for economy. NCC India 27% up. Wellspun Corp, again engineering related stock, 26% up. In the JSW Infra 25% up. KEC International 23% up. 40 stocks Nifty के 20% up है. This is not a small thing. Okay. And PDL is up. Masgao Dock is up. So these are, RVNL का भी आज मैं एक इंटरव्यू देख रही थी. They have this 97,000 आज भी कुछ they have signed some deal. They have this order book, out of which 47,600 crore worth orders are for railway and 49,000 crore orders are for others. Okay, now this also others में international orders भी हैं. तो अपनी जो RVNL है, देसी जो PSU है, वो टर्की, अल्बेनिया, बाहर के यूरोप एंड ऑल, उन सब के लिए भी वंदे भारत जैसी ट्रेन्स बना रहे हैं. आई वाज नॉट I didn't have the time to hear the whole interview, but this is what the CMD थे शायद वो, he was saying. Okay, so now these PSU stocks are back in the reckoning. Okay, that's why, and buying is happening in PSU also, PSU stocks also. Okay, so this is a talk about the smart recovery and the momentum which we are seeing in the market. And currently, we can say yes, this is likely to continue if we don't have any major hiccup. And that major hiccup, abhi jo turant aa raha hai, that is this tariff things. Let's see what happens. And okay, so this is what it is about this market momentum and all that. Okay, now today's stock in focus one, I'll try to make a slide for that also. I didn't have time today. I'll try to make, because that is, ऐसे मैं बोल के चली जाऊँ, it is better that if there's a slide, if you can see a slide. Okay. Yeah. So this is JBMA. This is one. I know I pick up stocks now. How do I pick up? Otherwise, there are many gainers today. Many. It's actually tough to pick up. I pick up stocks which are interesting according to me, which are not very much in limelight, and which are also doing well. Okay, so this is JBMA. This was up today. This is an auto stock. This was also up today 17%. बीच में उससे भी ज़्यादा था, but it has closed at 662. And this is a auto stock. They're into auto ancillaries and all that. Let me just see what they do. So it is a market leader in e-buses. E-buses stocks were up today. Electra, Green Trek and all that. So this was also up today. They are into e-buses. They have set up world's largest integrated EV ecosystem. And the 662 पे बंद हुआ है आज ये after 16% का jump. EV ecosystem, electric bus manufacturing facility, except of China. China has a lot of them. So business segments are component division, OEM division, and tool room division. And they have 16 manufacturing facilities, 14 for sheet metal components and tooling, 2 for buses, and 1 skill development sector. Okay, wait a second. ऐसा भी हो जाता है. The clients are Ashok Leyland, Daimler, Nissan, Renault, FCA, Ford, Toyota, Tata, Honda, Escorts, Mahindra, Ford Motors. So you can imagine they have a 45,000 crore worth order book for FY25, which has grown at 21% CAGR. So this is it's a good company. I need not say, and they have orders of 6,300 electric buses from various state road transport corporations also, and also they have JVM Electric Vehicles subsidiary which has signed the agreement with MUO in India to deploy 2,000 electric buses. Okay, now this is what you got mota moti what the company does. So it is a market capitalization of 15,667 crore rupees, and ROC of the company is 14%. 1 year return over 3 years is 42.7, and it's EPS is 8 rupiah. Okay, EV EBITDA is 26.8. Okay, if I look at the chart of the company, I'll try to show the charts also. ओके, उसके लिए मुझे स्लाइड बनाना पड़ेगा. ओके, if I'll or should I try showing the chart? Let me see if I can. I've been for the last 2 days trying to do different things. बहुत ही खराब वीडियो बने थे. You know, very bad videos I kind of made. Okay, this is the slide. Wait. If I'll try to show the chart of the company, I was not able to share my screen. Yeah, can you see the chart? Can you see the chart? Is the chart visible? नीचे type कीजिए if you can, if anyone is watching. I can't see actually how many people are. I am new to this software. Okay, I'll talk about it. Let me see if let me know if the chart is visible or not. Okay. Okay. No, I think it is not visible. Okay, if I look at the chart of the company, exactly a year back, the stock was around 897. Okay, why is it not sharing my? Okay, I have to click on it. Yeah, I think now it can. Yeah, I think now you can see probably the chart. Okay, so I'll see. Let me know. Okay, if you can see the chart or something. Yeah. So year back it was around 897. Okay, then but the volumes were less. These are the volumes, but the volumes were less, and then yeah, the chart is showing. Wow, finally, 2 घटिया वीडियो बनाने के बाद मैं कर पा रही हूँ. Okay, but now you can see this was last April. September में अपना वो मारा मारी शुरू हुआ. So this company has been doing well. If you look at the chart, this went up till 1143 in July. After that, it has corrected. This is a very simple chart which I am showing. वो कैंडलस्टिक्स वगैरह में बाद में थोड़ा आ जाए सॉफ्टवेयर चलाना. ये शेयरिंग वाला. So now it was here. Then it corrected, of course, in October, September. Just corrected and corrected and corrected, and then it is again rising here. This is the breakthrough. Okay, this is breaking out here. यहाँ से it is breaking out. 17 March के बाद से it is going up. You can see here, and this is backed by volumes. Okay, see it is going here up. If I look at the 3-year thing, then अगर आप 3 साल से स्टॉक पे बैठे हुए हैं, it was at 228. Okay, so then you are in profits. See, if you bought this here, I think which was a good buy, even in 22, बीच में बहुत तेजी से ये बड़ा वॉल्यूम्स भी हैं इसमें. If you look at the volumes, okay, and now it has, so it is again breaking out here. You can see. Okay, you can see the volumes also. It is also backed by volumes. Okay, so this is the chart for the this JBM Auto. And I'll just stop sharing. Okay, so now if I look at the financials of the company, then if I compare with the peers and all, first let's compare with the peers. Then it has 14.45 था ना इसका ROC, so it is better than Endurance Tech. which is a good company. Then we have सोना BLW का तो क्या 24 है. Exide Industries से अच्छा है. Then Samvardhana Motherson. अच्छा, these all these stocks I have. Samvardhana Motherson I have. I have Sona BLW. सोना तो खैर अच्छा है, इससे बेटर है. एक्साइड इंडस्ट्री नहीं है मेरे पास. एंड्योरेंस टेक. This has a better ROC than these companies, these peers. And if I look at the quarterly results of the company, then its operating profit has gone up from 158 crores in September 2024 to 168 crore rupees in December 24. Now this is despite of this, this stock fell but did not fall so much. Operating margin is kind of stable at 12%, exactly 12%. And then net profit has kind of gone up from 53 crore rupees in September 2024 to 56 crore rupees in December 24. ओके, जब रिजल्ट सीजन शुरू होगा ना तब एकदम से ऐसे मारामारी मचेगी लाइव्स में. ओके, अभी कुछ ही दिन है. EPS has also gone up from 2.09 to 2.23. EPS, earning per share, has also gone up. And this has happened consecutively over the quarters. If I look at the year-on-year thing, standalone, then also its operating profit has gone up from 584 crores in March 24 to TTM. It's 629 crore rupees. Operating margin is stable. I said already. Net profit is up year-on-year. 194 crores से होकर अब ये हो गया है 209. This is TTM. So this will further revise. It can go up or it can go down also. This is no way a recommendation for this stock. This is for informational purposes that I'm sharing this every day. I'll share one or two such stocks which are good gainers or good decent companies according to me. Okay, net profit has gone up from 194 crores to 205 crore rupees. This is TTM figures, but their net profits have continuously grown. Okay, if I just look at if we look at last 3 years, then 2022 May it was 156 crores. Then it went up to, it came down a little bit in 23, but this was the only time it came down. उससे पहले 49 करोड़ था, उससे पहले 69 करोड़ था, उससे पहले 98 था, 81, 72. ओके, उसके बाद 24 में 194 करोड़ हुआ और अभी 205 करोड़ रुपीस है. This is TTM. Earning per share has also gone up from 7.56 रुपीस से 8 रुपया कुछ है ये. ठीक है, उससे पहले 5 रुपए था, उससे पहले 6 था, और उससे पहले 2 रुपए था. 2 रुपए. Okay, 0.08 पैसा. Okay, if I see the return on equity for 3 years, it has been 16%. Last year it was also 16%. So if I look at the company, their reserves have grown. Their borrowings have gone up. Borrowings have gone up. I just look at in detail. Their short-term borrowings have gone up, and even actually long-term borrowings have gone up. Okay, एक second. किस type की borrowing है वो? Okay, their investments have also gone up. Okay, cash from financing activities has gone up from March 23 to March 24. 158 crore का कुछ, 159 crore का कुछ हुआ है फाइनेंसिंग एक्टिविटी. कैश है अभी 248 crore रुपीस था in March 2024. Okay, so this is a और डिटेल में नहीं देखते हैं, just very boring for viewers. So promoters have 67% stake in the company. Public has 29% stake in the company. The FIIs have 3.28 and PIIs interestingly have only 0.06. 1% stake in the company. TIIs अब उतना invest नहीं करें, but FIIs have invested in this stock. So this is JBM Auto. NSE इसका code है JBMA. If you want to search and all that. Okay, so this was today's one stock which I thought I should discuss. This was also up today. Market was up today. This was also up today. Okay, so this is where I'll end this today's live. I hope for a green day tomorrow also. Okay, बाहर अंधेरा हो गया, पीछे अंधेरा हो गया है. Okay, I did not switch on the light of my room because when I started the live, it was light था यार बाहर, अंधेरा हो गया है. Okay, so this is where I'll end this today's live, and I'll speak to you. No, it's not looking good. ऐसे अच्छा नहीं लगा, रख लेते हैं ऐसे 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 ऐसे. So I'll see you tomorrow, and keep believing in the India story, because now the world is also believing. I'm also always a believer in India story. Continue your sips. मेरा sip कल कटेगा. I never stopped my sip in this correction. Whatever good bad times, just keep doing your sips. Okay, so I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day, and take care of yourself, and keep believing in the India story. And yes, look out for stocks which are good companies, good management, and explore your opportunity. This is still a bottoms up market. It is still, yes, it is. Bye bye. Take care. Have a great day.